people, listen up. The grace period is over as of yesterday. Philadelphia's new vaccine mandate for any place that serves food indoors is now in effect.
So let's bring in Philadelphia's Health Commissioner, Dr. Cheryl Bedagol, joining us more on what this means now that, like Mike said, it's in effect.
So good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
So what does this mean then? Does this mean that we're going to hold people to it?
We are going to hold people to it. Yeah, it means that if you're entering any kind of an establishment that sells food or drink for consumption on the premises, so whether it's a restaurant or bar or movie theater or bowling alley, you are going to need to be vaccinated, to have completed your primary vaccine series in order to come in.
And in order to enforce this, or to make sure to give the different businesses and restaurants and venues support, how is this going to be enforced, or how will this be checked to make sure that it's being done?
So it's going to be similar to our other COVID protection measures. So our environmental health sanitarians, inspectors are out doing their regular visits to businesses and doing any visits that are prompted by complaints. And so they'll be talking with people about the mandates, making sure that they are enforcing, and if necessary, citing people.
Are these the same folks that have always been in effect, going around and checking on restaurants, et cetera?
Yes, we've had the system throughout the pandemic.
For years and years. Okay, so the city workers are a little bit different. Tell me about their grace period for another week.
That's right. So the city worker vaccine mandate was delayed for a little bit after union arbitration. So the first dose must be by January 24th. And that's for anybody who's not exempt. The exempt workers mandate already kicked in.
Yeah, that'd be Monday.
But from what we hear when it comes to the city workers, the vaccination rate is pretty good right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, mandates in general, as you know, have been very effective. So numbers are pretty good, and we expect that they will be better by the 24th.
Yeah, I think like 80% of city workers are vaccinated. Not the case with children, though. I saw a number that says kids 5 to 12, that only about 25% of them have been vaccinated. What are your totals?
Just over 30% for that first dose for 5 to 11-year-olds. So it's a little bit better here in Philly than it is around the country. But, you know, still overall, we have a lot more children we need to reach with vaccine.
You know, about 50% with teenagers.
Are there plans, because there have been talks about, hey, maybe it's accessibility, or, you know, parents needing an easier way to get their kids vaccinated, or even more misinformation. What is the plan then to try and kind of push to have more kids vaccinated?
Yeah, so I think it's a lot of different things. You know, so for some parents, it's about, is there a vaccine clinic that has hours or the location that's convenient? For some, they're still waiting for more information, need to talk to their pediatrician. So lots of different factors. We did request FEMA support for additional vaccine clinics to help with the evening and weekend hours, and are collaborating with the Black Doctors Consortium, Dr. Ayla Stanford, to get those clinics up and running. You know, there are many, many vaccine clinics in Philadelphia, more than 350. But, you know, something that's specifically aimed at kids, that's special, and, you know, with Dr. Stanford's own kind of brand, and everybody loves and trusts her, I think this is just a way of reaching some parents who are still waiting.
Hey, I saw this article in the paper this morning talking about the antiviral pill, or the COVID pill, whatever. Where do we stand on that?
Very, very short supplies.
Yeah.
So, you know, Paxlovid, which is the one that seems to be more effective and have fewer risks, although, you know, still some complicated prescribing criteria. Very, very short supply. I think 65,000 doses in the country. So, you know, we don't, yeah. So we need a lot more of it, essentially. Yeah. I think that is a great thing to have developed, and it's exciting that we have an effective drug. You know, still, there are limitations on who can take it, lots of drug interactions. So even when we have plenty, vaccine will still be much, much preferred, but, you know, still effective treatments we've been waiting for throughout the pandemic.
Hey, what kind of a mask do you use?
I still use a cloth over a surgical mask. And the reason for that is, although, you know, so that's about 85% protective versus an N95, which is obviously 95%.
Right.
My problem is that when I wear an N95, I know myself, and I know I'm going to be constantly adjusting that mask, kind of taking it off for little breaks. I'm going to be better off with the mask I keep in place. So that's why I use the double.
But that's the only part of it. It's just for you, it's easier, right? Because we are seeing businesses that are starting to require surgical masks or N95s, and they're saying we don't want you to have cloth masks.
Well, I wouldn't wear just a cloth mask alone at this point in the pandemic. It's just not enough protection. So if you're going to wear a surgical mask, that's better. The cloth over the surgical is even better. And then if you can tolerate wearing an N95, or if you have a high quality KN95, and you can wear those consistently. If I was in a medical setting, I would absolutely wear an N95. But for being around the office or in public,
I like the one
mask
that
is really
Susario uses. It's kind of a combo. It looks like a 95, but I guess it's the KN95. So it looks like it has another mask over the first mask. If that makes any sense.
Huh. That doesn't sound like a regular KN95. It may be something different.
Yeah. But we'll have to have Sue demonstrate.
I'll take a look. Yeah, show it to us. How often can you wear the same mask?
So you need to discard any mask that is wet or soiled. Other than that, it depends. I mean, it can be for up to a week with something like an N95, but you have to take a careful look at it. Some people also recommend rotating them. So you give them a few days in between uses. And that way any viral particles, air out, and any viral particles can't last more than a few days on the mask. So you're getting that benefit as well.
Thank you, doctor. Probably see you next week.
My pleasure.
Yes, thank you.